Okay, Rachna Shishodia is asking, ma'am, how to deal with family politics. I've already answered this question, okay, but in a different way. You have to deal with family politics, you have to do three things. It depends on the position that you have in the family, how you will deal with it. The first thing, change it, if you can do it. If you can't change it, accept it, that it's going to be there. And the third thing is walk away from it. You have only three options. Now see the position that you have in that family, and from there you act on that particular situation. Either accept it, change it, or walk away from it. And one thing that you need to understand is, जहाँ पे 5 बर्तन होते हैं, वहाँ वो बचेंगे ही बचेंगे. So you name it politics or anything. When there are 5 people, when there are 10 people somewhere, there will be conflicts, there will be arguments, and there will be one-upmanships. Because a human being is just evolving in the last few years as becoming a human. But at the base of it, we are all animals. And if you see in the world, it's a dog-eat-dog world. In the world, there is always a power play. And all humans, if you see out there, are always looking at survival of the fittest. And power game is continuously on, whether it's a family dynamics, whether it's organizational dynamics, everywhere. So you have to equip yourself to deal with that dynamics and still stay away from the dynamics. So you have to develop an ability to be subjective. So you are, suppose there's a conflict going on, you're part of the conflict. And you also have to develop an ability to be there as an observer. So there's a part of you who is watching it, and there's a part of you who is dealing with it. Now it's to get into that state, not getting sucked into the politics, you have to evolve your consciousness. And the evolution of the consciousness happens by developing certain emotional tools. The moment you start regulating the emotions that are going on inside you, the moment you start understanding, why am I responding like this? Why am I reacting like this? Maybe this comes from the space of me feeling threatened, me feeling unsafe, me feeling uncomfortable, me getting this pain. So remember that all of us are acting from the basic brain that gives us the safety and comfort. And that's the reason there is always a one-upmanship and power game that every place you will see. Now you got to just learn to play the game well and still stay out of the game. And it's a journey where you start developing yourself, going from the reptilian brain that gives you the, only the ability to survive by keeping yourself safe and comfortable. Then comes the mammalian brain that gives you the ability to understand the vibrations. There will be some people in your family whom you really like and some people you don't like. Now, your body is a chemical factory. Depending on the chemicals that are released in your body, you're going to act, you're going to behave, you're going to respond to the situation. And then comes the third level of consciousness, which is the neocortex, which is your superior brain, which has got the rational understanding, which has got the understanding of what's going on inside you. So you got to figure it out like that, and you have to start working on your consciousness to then start dealing with things that are happening in your life. Whether it's the organizational politics, whether it's the family politics. You deal with the same way by playing the part of it and still staying out of it. It's like Arjun and Krishna. The whole Bhagavad Gita is all about that you are going out there fighting the battle with your own family members, but at the same time knowing that you're adhering to the higher dharma, the higher duty, and you're not playing the part of that, the warrior in the battle just for your own sake or just for your own simple selfish motive. But you're adhering to a bigger thing, what is more important, how largely everybody in this family gets benefited. So standing up for that is extremely critical, but that takes a time and that's a journey to walk up to. Okay? If this question really helped you, send a lot of love to Rachna. Type love in the chat box. Type love in the chat box for Rachna.